Fight.
Let's switch it up. No gunshots today. We seek peace. We seek peace, brothers. Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast. The only podcast where we do something different, the podcast for casuals. If you are a casual, this is the show for you.
Most definitely.
Yo, Jackson, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was really finna come in here and tell niggas what the 4 stood for. I really was. And right before I got a text message from Netflix said I couldn't talk about it. All right. Netflix said I couldn't bring it up. I got an NDA. We got NDA signed until at least December of 2025. Okay.
That's fair.
Once that contract breaks, we can talk about what the 4 stood for. If you really want to do that research, go look at every episode before this one.
Mm-hmm.
It should give you an answer. But make sure you like and subscribe when you do that.
That's the only way you'll be able to like.
That's the only way it works. Once you do all that, the page will tell you what the 4 stood for.
Exactly. Let me be honest. Right. We for sure said what the 4 has meant. Niggas just never caught it.
Yeah, we did. We did. Go find it. I'm saying, bro. Do your research. Do the knowledge. Like, nigga, we... Yeah, we definitely said this at least twice.
Yeah.
All right, man. Nah, for real. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and pay some bills real quick.
Donations.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And for the loyal contributors.
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
That wasn't the one I was supposed to push. My bad.
All I hear is this came me. I love it when you talk to me. My cats will see. I love it when you talk to me. My cats will see.
But is it wise?
I mean, they shouldn't be talking while we are. They should be paying attention, absorbing the information. But
I'm saying, you heard what Charles Barkley said. She asked for a watch. He said there's a clock on the stove. That's what he said. He said that. I didn't say that. That's what he said.
Bro, is that show? Is it ending? Like, is the next season the final season, or they moved? I can't remember.
They moved to ESPN.
Okay, so they're just gonna be there forever? Not necessarily, not forever, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on some Thanos Infinity Stones, like we just, ESPN just gonna collect everything. It may not look. I mean, the production will probably look obviously different, but
it's gonna be.
We'll see how it goes. Charles Barkley, the type of nigga to just stop.
Piss me off.
Charles Barkley, the type of nigga to just stop.
Yeah,
he's just like, I'm not gonna do it.
I respect it too. I respect that for sure. And
I know he's serious because I've never seen him on any cover. I've never seen him on any 2K game ever, nigga.
And he never will be.
He refused his rights, nigga. That's crazy. But before we get into the things we care about, let's go ahead, hit that mic time.
We do not care.
Talk about things we just do not give a fuck about. Okay. First and foremost, Love Island. Don't give a fuck no more. Okay.
I'm never viewing that. So I'm done with it completely.
I'm never going to invest that amount of time ever again. No man should be watching that every single day.
No
its
man,
entirety.
Child, dog, cat, whatever, it should be like that's.
That was.
And then another thing about Love Island, I think you were the one who brought it up. Like, they do all these challenges, they don't get anything if they win.
That's what I'm saying. You just doing it.
It's so pointless. The whole show is stupid.
Bitch, swapping milk for what? What the fuck are we doing? We just doing shit.
You don't win anything for any of the challenges. It's dumb.
I'm about to say, like, it would make sense if it's like, oh, like, you get immunity for this next round. Like, you can't get voted off the island if you win this challenge. No, y'all just freaky for the love of the game.
It's a disgusting freaky too. Like, that's. I'm glad it's over. I'm never watching that show again.
And the fans suck. The audience members suck with your horrible think pieces.
And the cast members suck too. Shit. All of them.
Yeah, the whole cast suck. The audience suck. Cause y'all be begging for the truth, but then get mad when the truth get told. That's why I can only go so far when y'all niggas talk shit about Ace. It's just like some of y'all niggas demand the truth. Now y'all out here. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't care
at all.
We do not care.
Get that shit out of here, man. Love is blind. Please save us.
Nigga, what?
Bring real television back. Hey, bring real television back, nigga. Bring it back, bro. Bring it the fuck back. Next thing. I don't know what was worse. Love Island or finding out that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have finally gotten engaged, y'all. Round of applause. Round of applause for him.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give a fuck, okay? I really could care two shits less. I know that she's gonna be a part of a lot of the broadcasts. Look, she don't really piss me off as much as a lot of people.
She don't be doing nothing.
Try to make it out to be. She just be there. Like I could care less. Like, but I just had to go ahead and bring it up because the fact that Adam Schefter posted that and tweeted that was fucking.
Adam, we used to be a proper.
We used to be a proper country. We really did. We really did. But anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm about to push the Hannah Montana thing by accident.
We do not care.
The WNBA is considering a lockout. Now, this is on considering. They have not made any progress to the new bargaining agreement, the WNBA PA. We've had that conversation about profit and revenue and all that bullshit. A lockout after the season, they're basically saying after the season, it'll be like a lockout after the playoffs or whatever. That just kind of hits a little weird with the WNBA, mainly because, they're not in season for like 8 months out the year. You know what I mean? Like, from October to May, you would technically be in lockout, but that's already the off season anyway. Shit won't start getting impacted until May rolls around again.
Until it gets closer.
And then June, yeah. So we'll see how it pans out. Maybe something happens, but
and honestly, I feel like some NBA or some WNBA players will trip, but like a lot of them be going to Unrivaled, and I know they get paid like way more in Unrivaled than they do in the WNBA. So
hey, man, look, if you're keeping it a buck, it's that shit, man. Shaw was talking about. This that shit. Hey, this that shit, man. Shaw was talking about.
Yeah,
but it's levels. It's levels. It's definitely levels. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. And this is why women was going overseas anyway.
Also true.
That Brittany Griner situation scares some niggas off, but the bread is the bread. Okay, the bread is the bread. Next,
we do not care.
Judkins still not signed with the Cleveland Browns. I know we had a situation. Had a legal situation that kept him from getting signed. Apparently, those things are starting to get dropped, but the NFL is still investigating him, even though legally he's kind of out the waters.
Sort of in the clear. I think I haven't looked too much into it, but I'm pretty sure he's relatively fine now legally. But I seen some that was like he might try to go back to college because he's technically unsigned.
I don't know why they keep saying that shit. Like we just didn't get through the Isaiah Stewart shit.
Yeah, the Shamar Stewart.
I mean Shamar.
Yeah.
Shit, Isaiah Stewart is crazy. Shamar Stewart. Dealing with the Shamar Stewart shit, we should have all the information now that we should not be spreading this amount of misinformation out. Like you literally cannot. It's not legally possible for you to go back to college, especially once you're already drafted. That's just
he's not going back to college.
Nah,
so there's that.
I don't even think he has a desire to go back to college. Nigga.
I'm in the NFL. I accomplished my goal. I was a second round pick in the NFL or something like that. Yeah.
Did he just win a natty? Fuck, you want to go back to college for? He's Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just won a natty. They just won a natty. What the fuck I'm going back to college for, nigga? Crazy. I did my job. And finally,
we do not care.
Skip Bayless is back on the radar.
Yuck.
For now. It's not a permanent thing. Teams up with Gilbert Arenas. Let me see if I got this so that I can give niggas a visual to the tomfoolery. No, we gotta do that. Skip Bayless and Gilbert Arenas are teaming up for a new football show. Bayless told The Athletic it will feature Skip Bayless, former NFL cornerback Aqib Talib, and former NFL coach Jay Gruden, and will be produced and owned by Underdog. who host arenas current. Now,
Yuck.
it's just I'm not saying that it gets to a point because it's
I guess
past the
to a point.
point.
Oh.
It's past the point. Um, this nigga just won't, for lack of a better term, die. I'm not saying physically. I'm just saying he just keeps finding his way back into media and television.
Yeah.
Life was a little amazing when these fuck niggas wasn't on my screen daily anymore.
I just
When Skip Bayless was no longer on national television, I felt like we was in a good place. They got rid of Acho. They got rid of Skip. As much as I used to appreciate Shady and Sharp back in the day,
they
they
got rid
got
of him.
off that nigga too. I feel like I've been sleeping peaceful these days. It's like, okay, I'm never really gonna I'm never really finna avoid Stephen A, but I can deal with that if that's the only one. Now we're bringing people back. We're bringing people back. The worst thing that can happen is if Gilbert Arenas really goes full Gilbert Arenas and brings Rashad McCants to this bitch.
Lord Jesus.
That's
Lord
when,
Jesus. Lord Jesus.
that's when that's when it might get crazy. I'm not watching this. I know that the first episode or two clips are gonna fall down my TL.
It's gonna be terrible. Cause a
I hope
football show with Gilbert. Gilbert doesn't know about football. He just be saying shit. It's gonna be terrible.
and
It's gonna be absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
they gonna have them fuck niggas on the couch. They gonna have these niggas on the couch.
Bro, that's just going to suck. That's just going to suck, bro.
This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad.
It's gonna get a whole lot of clicks and everything just because the name Skip Bayless is in it and Gilbert Arenas. So that's people gonna use that to be like, oh, it's good. It's gonna be terrible. I can't wait for like the Twitter page or the Instagram page promoting that to like pop up so I can just go ahead and block it off the rip so I don't see any of that because I don't want to see any.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day,
We do not care.
we just don't. We don't care, man. We don't care. And now that we got all that bullshit out the way, let's get into the things we do care about.
We got some college football to talk about. College football is finally here. But before we
Hell
do
yeah.
that, Venmo is trying to save them, trying to save all the people that got caught up. We talked about last week.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, they doing a clean sweep. Venmo trying to save these college athletes. All right, I'll bring up the NCAA and Venmo partner to combat harassment of college athletes. All right, the NCAA, they reportedly they got a hotline launched on Tuesday, basically dedicated for athletes to report abuse and harassment, education on account security, and increased monitoring. Venmo's security team will monitor social media trends and events during games such as last-second missed field goals and have triggered surges in unwarranted interactions.
I guess.
Basically, there's mad niggas harassing these college athletes. Of course we do, but like they're doing it through Venmo by by requesting money when they do a poor job. It's getting to the point where some people are Venmoing these players, hey, if you tell me if you're going to play today or not, I'll give you money. If you tell me I don't want to put you on my parlay slip, you're not going to fucking play or you're injured or whatever. So, of course, that makes everything murky when you have niggas like that doing it unwarranted. So, they're trying to thread the needle because at the end of the day, these are still college athletes and college students. They still want to be regular college kids. So they can't over police athletes by looking at every transaction and treating this shit super serious. That's when you get Arch Manning niggas talking about we sending money for Za. Okay. But they're not even really telling us. They're just telling us that they're taking this shit seriously, but they're not telling us what's going to happen to these culprits when getting reported. They just gonna shut the account down.
Nothing's going to happen.
Nothing.
Like,
Honestly, I think this is just more detrimental to the athletes because I really think they don't give a fuck about the people harassing them. They're just trying to find other ways to see if these athletes are going to bite the bait and take some of this fucking money so they can have a Malik Beasley situation. Let me not use him since he's innocent, quote unquote, or whatever. But they're just trying to use this to spy on these kids again and making
that's really what it feels like.
That's what it is. You're trying to frame it like you care about their
we're
mental
helping
health.
you. No, you just want to see what we're doing.
Not. You're trying to find out if I'm accepting this money that I'm being harassed with. And Jax, honestly, if we're being honest with each other, how much money would it take for you to take the bait? Like, how much would a nigga have to Venmo you? Mind you, you're not getting any NIL. Like, you're not getting real NIL.
Just send me like $20. Just send me like 20.
Oh, this is easy. That nigga said 20. I'm thinking, 20 bands? No, $20, nigga.
Yeah, just send me. So I can get some food or something. Just send me 20. If I don't got no NIL, I'm a broke college student. I don't got nothing. Just send me a cool 20. I got you. Don't worry.
Let's up the ante. Say you get in a respectable amount of NIL. How much? How much would it take for you to fold?
25.
You see? That man knows his worth.
Yes,
That brother knows his worth, man. Protect yourself. Protect your peace, King. Yeah, I think however much it costs to get my haircut, that's what it is. Send me the haircut money.
Yeah, that's valid too.
I'm not trying to pay them fucking prices. whatever I got to do to get the haircut, that's haircut money. Fuck it. So and enough to supply me for the bi-weekly. I need the bi-weekly payment. Don't send me no lump sum thinking, this is good for the month. Nigga, I need this.
I wonder how many like college athletes have like. Well, this probably wouldn't even be like an NIL deal, but like a deal with. I would for sure try to make like, hey, you just cut me for free. I'll post you to all my followers type shit. Do niggas do that? I would do that easily. Actually, I don't think people do that, but I'll do that so fast.
Why ain't Malik Beasley do that? Why he ain't do that? Why he ain't say I'll post y'all? I'll give y'all free promo if y'all cut my hair for free.
Because that nigga was.
I know somebody in Milwaukee would have did it too.
Because normal people weren't going to that barber because that barber was charging like $200 a cut or something crazy like.
His ego, bro. He had to get out his ego. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. Man, I be feeling bad for that nigga, bro. I be feeling bad.
Nah, they really.
Because I should not know his business like that. I should not.
Yeah, that's really. I wonder who leaked that. Who leaked all that stuff?
All these fucking reporters, because they thought that nigga, they was like, he can't be this ass. He got to be throwing games.
That shit sucked too. Like,
that's very unfortunate. I
think he missed out on like $40 million. I know the Pistons mad too because I know they didn't want it. I said it last week, but I know they didn't want to get that money to no weak ass Duncan Robinson, bro.
No, that's bad, bro. That's bad.
Like Duncan Robinson was getting DMPs with the Heat last year and shit, bro. And now they want him to be a valuable contributor. It's evil world. Hey,
that nigga Duncan Robinson that made some money.
Being not like he had offered like one good year for real.
After one finals run in the bubble, that nigga just $90 million contract.
TJ Warren,
not $40 million contract. Jesus Christ.
I mean, we was on college football, so like, did you watch any of the games that happened last week? I guess in that they call it week 0 or whatever.
Yeah, as I was getting adjusted to my new TV, I was watching. I literally like turned the channel on, and I thought it was like a tape delay. I thought it was some shit that happened last year.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, this is right now. I think it was Kansas State and Iowa State.
Yeah, Kansas State and Iowa State. They played in Ireland. When they do those games overseas, like I always be like, what makes them choose that matchup to go overseas? But,
yeah, you're right, because why these schools?
Like, what does Kansas State? What do Kansas and Iowa, like the states, have to do with Ireland? I have no idea.
Do they know? I'm trying to figure out. Like, do y'all know marquee players here?
No, because nobody. Like, we know who Avery Johnson is now because You know, his dad his dad and his brother got in a fight with each other after the game, and we also learned there that Avery Johnson is a black man apparently. So there was that, but that's the only thing I know about any of those schools.
Yeah, a black man to you, but yeah, Deuce Vaughn not there no more. Tyrese Halliburton not there no more for Iowa State. You know, this is and shit. They put up a hell of a game. It was entertaining.
You know, it was a good game.
That's interesting. Maybe they just don't got the pull to bring an Arch Manning to Ireland.
No, they would never like that. Or like because that game is not tomorrow, but Saturday with Ohio State and Texas. They was never going to play that out of the country. They was never wasting that opportunity.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That wasn't going to happen. You're right. Yeah, that's crazy. Hell no.
But speaking of that game, I am excited to see because that game, Texas is the number 1 ranked team, but they're still the underdogs in this game, which is I think that's the first time that sort of ever happened. So I'm excited to see what's happening with that one. See if Arch Manning really is the real deal, like they say. And to be honest, I'm surprised a game with because I think Ohio State's the number 2 team, so it's like the number 1. I'm surprised that number 1 versus number 2 is happening this early in the season because a lot of times teams always try to avoid each other so they can have that undefeated season and be like, oh, we deserve to be in the playoffs and blah blah blah. So this is actually good. I'm glad they're not running from each other no more because I hated that so much.
Well, they don't have to run. They don't have to run away from each other anymore because so many motherfuckers make the playoffs. It don't matter if you lose a game or drop 2
they
games
expanded
or drop
the
3 games.
To,
it was 12, right?
They expanded it to. Was it 12 last year or was it only 8 last year?
It was 12 last year.
Okay, yeah, but the playoffs is way too many teams, but still.
Like, why did they jump? For me, I'm like, they jumped from 4 to 12. And I was just like, nigga,
they should tested it out with like 8, if anything.
Normal niggas was asking for eight teams. Like, okay, 4 just seems a little too, like,
and it is.
Whatever.
And it is.
Like I'm saying, like, that's too, like, you might as well not have a fucking playoffs if you want to have 4 teams. And I was just like, let's do 8. I can live with 6, but give me 8. Y'all went from 4 to 12. I'm like, all right, bitch. This is not what I didn't.
And then what? Because like them bottom ranked teams, they was getting blown out because they shouldn't have been there.
That's like when that's when you going back and forth with somebody, and they finally concede to your point, but they try to make their point by just going overboard. Like, yeah, oh, you want to expand it? You want to expand it? Do 12. And then use that 12 team sample size as to the reasons why this is why we should have kept it to 4. No, nigga. Why no?
I feel like they still want to expand it too, which is I think they're trying to get to 16.
Nuts. Y'all are watering down shit, bro.
Shit, we might as well go back.
Games don't even hit the same. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they understand that the college people only care about the college football playoffs, so bowl games don't have its meaning anymore. So if we put more bowl games into the college football playoffs, people would watch them more because it would be more meaningful instead of having them in random, late December, right before the Heisman. Because niggas, I remember we had like a TikTok about this. Yeah, I remember when the Tostitos
Fiesta Bowl or whatever.
Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah.
I remember that being a big bowl that niggas like watched.
It feel like nobody care about that shit no more.
Don't nobody give a fuck about this because we got too many fucking bowl games. But they're not going to get rid of these bowl games, so they're going to probably put more bowl games into college football play. That makes a lot more sense now. It's like, okay, bet, cool. Like, y'all not going to watch us. We're going to all loop it into this one big-ass bundle of stuff. We're going to make you watch it because these games are impactful. Yeah. This is not basketball, though. Like, niggas is not finna get upset like this.
Yeah. Especially in college football, because, like, that gap between the best college team and, like, the gap between, like, the best college player and the worst college player is freaking, like, giant. Like, because, like, Jeremiah Smith, he's not going to go to the NFL this upcoming season, but next season he's going to be, like, a top 5 draft pick. Like, he might go against a team with, like, a future accountant covering him. Like, what are we doing? Like, it won't work out.
And I talk like I said, I talk all this shit, understanding that Alabama lost to Vanderbilt last year. Alabama be stepping all over my fucking points. I be saying inconclusive shit. Like I be slamming the table like this shit not gonna work. What the fuck? Then y'all niggas drop the ball and give niggas hope.
I just know Nick Saban.
Y'all drop the ball.
Nick Saban would never.
You see, and this is why you retire at the right. This is why you retire at 72. When you retire at 72, niggas still think of you fondly. Niggas still think of you fondly.
And
Don't believe me?
He's not out there yapping and everything either. Like he got a little like he'll go on some of the college talk shows and everything, but he's not incessantly talking like all these other people who don't shut up.
People have a high regard for him. You know, you don't believe me? Ask Bill Belichick and anybody else that's still trying to do this shit. It's raps. It's raps, my nigga.
And he got him an age-appropriate wife that's not going to embarrass him, making the freaking trademarking gold digger and the salty trail of tear or whatever. Like he don't got that happening.
Oh my god, bro. Before I go? Who's worse? Okay. Battle of the white women. Bill Belichick's woman or Matthew Stafford's worse?
You know what? I'm gonna say Bill Belichick because Matthew Stafford, she hasn't talked in a while. But Bill Belichick's girl, she keeps going. I don't think she like with her. It just feels like she doesn't understand the ramifications of everything she's fucking doing.
I see what you mean.
Like I think with her, I think it's still gonna get worse. I think she's still gonna do some horrible or not. It's not horrible, but it's like the stuff she's doing is stupid and also bad.
Oh, you feel like Bill Belichick can't handle, like he can't control that?
No, he doesn't know what's going on. He's just happy to be there.
He can't handle a woman that talk back. I see. I'm noticing. Hey Bill. Hey. I understand, Bill. I see what's going on. She bigger. Yeah, I get it. Program not strict like it used to be. I get it. Anyway, oh man. But let's go ahead and get into some NFL football. All right. We got niggas finally signing contracts. Not the ones that we care about, but Well,
I'm happy for these other teams. It must be nice.
I'm not. I don't give a fuck about these other teams, but like I'm not happy for these niggas, but I mean, good for the players, I guess.
Yeah, I'm happy for the players. Because one signing that happened that I did not realize, because I was thinking, I was like, why is it? I was like, where is Amari Cooper? But because he wasn't on the team for the longest, but he's he signed back with the Raiders, the team who drafted him like what 4th overall back whenever he got drafted. So yeah, I'm surprised he went back to the Raiders because I think he like left the Raiders. He was like, I hate playing here. I hate this team. So, but I mean, it's a different team now. So. And he got him the quarterback.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how good Amari Cooper is in 2025. I don't know. I just haven't been watching him.
He wasn't. He got traded. I forget where he was before at the start of last season. He got traded to the Bills. He wasn't necessarily bad. He just got traded in the middle of the season, and he didn't know any of the stuff because
I think it was Cleveland. He was in Cleveland, right?
No.
Yeah, he was in Cleveland. He was in Cleveland. Got traded to the Bills. We traded him to the Cleveland to the Cleveland Browns. We did that.
Oh,
and only got a fucking what,
I remember.
5th round pick or 4th round pick, some bullshit.
Now. I remember stupid ass Jerry Jones.
Stupid ass.
I remember now. But I mean, he was in Cleveland. You're not gonna get a chance to be good in Cleveland, so that already doesn't count. And then he got traded in the middle of the year, so he might still have something left. I know the Raiders, they don't really have a number 1 receiver right now, so Amari Cooper's going to step into that role. And they're already going to be.
I thought Jacoby Myers was there.
No, he requested a trade. They're going to trade him.
Okay.
He said he don't want to be there. Like he's like, I'm not playing here, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll trade you. So
shit.
Yeah, he's getting traded. So they need a number 1. They're going to be a run heavy team though because they got Ashton Genty.
And they got Brock Bowers. That's a good tight end.
Mm-hmm. And low key. This is a little fantasy advice. Dante Thornton, who they drafted, he was like in the 5th round they drafted him, but like through the whole preseason, he's been one of their starting receivers, and he's like 6'5", run like a 4.2. Like he's gonna be, I don't know, he looked like he's gonna be pretty good. So we'll see with that. And Amari Cooper's gonna help.
And you got Geno Smith in there.
Yeah,
so, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a respectable team. Like they might be like. Not that good, but
yeah, they're not going to win that division because That's the Chiefs division. They're in, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not going to win that
That's awesome.
division, but they'll put up some good games. Be some good football played over there.
That's a team. That's a team I don't mind watching on a random noon.
Oh, for sure.
Random noon game.
I like Geno, and I don't want to see Genty. I'm gonna want to see how good he is.
Yeah, like if they play the Seahawks, like I'll turn that game on.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Another big signing that happened, which is good for the player, horrible to us as Cowboys fans, but the Commanders agreed to a 3-year extension for Terry McLaurin. He's getting about $96 million now. And look at them, you know, they had a disgruntled player and they paid him. And it was just like that. It just happened like that. He held out a little bit, I think like a week.
I'm about to say like this, just like that, kind of crazy.
Relatively speaking, it was just like that. But
that
he
nigga
held out for a little bit.
That nigga just didn't talk as much.
He held out for a little bit, then they paid him. So look at that. Look at a respectable franchise. Calling the Commanders a respectable franchise is crazy, but they're being a respectable franchise right now.
I'm not co-signing on the respectable thing, but I'm glad that they I'm glad that they signed that nigga. I guess, like, you know what I mean. Like, I don't forget what your owner used to be, nigga. I'll never forget the old regime. Fuck, nigga.
Remember, it was like the Eagles game or whatever. I think like Jalen Hurts was walking, like the stadium like collapsed. They were just doing shit.
Yeah, bro. Them niggas just be doing shit. That's why I can't go too hard on the fans that be when they made that song. It's like, bro, they just trying to cope, my nigga.
Yeah, they've been through a lot. I get it.
They made that shit in 2022, bro. Like that. Those are tough times for niggas, bro. Oh man, that song got sentimental value for real. Still, that shit, that's still a weak ass song. That song is weak as hell though. But
weak as hell. I
can acknowledge it, bro. I can acknowledge being down bad. I can acknowledge that.
And the last big signing, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know if this was gonna happen, but it's very weird, the contract. But Trey Hendrickson, he agreed to a $14 million extension with the Bengals. That's going to boost his salary to $30 million this year. But it's only a 1-year contract. So as soon as the season is over, he's an unrestricted free agent, able to go wherever he wants. And, like, I guess Bengals, like, if that's how you guys want to play it with your best player, fine. They just said, okay, we'll give you this one last bonus, and then you'll never play for us again. And I guess they finna... Like, their defense still not going to be good this upcoming season because he is their only good player. And then once he leaves, they're going to be much, much worse. I don't really get why they're going about it this way, but it's the Cincinnati Bengals. They just do stupid shit, you know?
You know, it's bad. But, I'm glad he's getting his money. It gives me hope for other things going on in the NFL world, Everybody that decided to do holdouts and leave and whatever, they all getting their money with the team that they didn't want to be a part of. So it's giving me hope for my personal issues with my football franchise. But good for them. Good for those players.
The NFL season is starting. It's going to be starting next week, and what we like to do, is predict some of the division winners. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me share my screen so we can get.
Oh, you got it? Okay, but
yeah, so we get the divisions on the Boom. All right, and let's go ahead and start since it's right here. Let's go ahead and start with the AFC East. Who do you have? Let's predict the winners. Let's predict who's going to win and who's going to be the worst team. So who do you have as the winner in this division? It's
winner for me. I'm not going to say obviously, but I'm going to say the Buffalo Bills.
You can say, but no, you can't say obviously because every time we do that,
that's what I'm saying. I can't say obviously. I can't say be fucking for real. Yeah. It's football season. As soon as I say some stupid shit, they showing ass. So I'm gonna say Buffalo Bills, respectfully.
I'm going with the Bills as well.
Worst team that I have,
I think it's the Dolphins.
I thought about the Dolphins. The Jets scared me too, but I'm gonna go the Jets. I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna pan out the way. This is not gonna be Aaron Glenn's successful year. Like He gonna have to go through some hardships this first year. Unfortunate for a black man, I know, but
Yeah.
it'll be like it's one of those things where like if the Jets have the worst record, Miami gonna be right there too. Like Miami gonna be a game or two shy.
Yeah, I think to me, I just think McDaniel, he don't really got control of that franchise. I think he's getting fired this season. And then I think Tua, I don't know what, but like they already signed him to that big contract, but they're gonna try to be like, can we move him or something? Because I don't think Tua's that good no more. Like I thought he had the potential, but all the injuries and like all that, I just don't think Tua got it no more.
He don't belong to be playing in the NFL, bro. It's just I see the CT in him. Like I see it, bro. Like that nigga be nah. Yeah. Every time that nigga takes the field, I get nervous for him. I'm cool.
That's not even kidding, bro. Not even
like,
kidding.
I can't, bro. I'm tired of seeing that nigga throw gang signs. Respectfully, I'm not even trying to be an asshole. It's like, bro, this is.
And then like every time he scrambles, I'm like, nigga, you better get down because these niggas will kill you.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm gonna take the Jets as the worst.
Next division we got AFC North. This is always one of the best in the NFL. My winner, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Ravens because I just think Lamar's still Lamar, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Baltimore. I'm going to pick Baltimore.
And the worst
I think I did it last year. I'm gonna do it this year.
I'm probably gonna do it next year too. Like it's just we're gonna keep being like that. But the worst team, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Browns because they're the Browns.
This is where I'm gonna pivot, bro. I'm gonna pivot, bro. You're not gonna like this, okay? I understand. I think it's gonna be that Steelers.
Really?
I think it's gonna be Steelers.
Bro, it can't be, bro.
Look, the Browns. Hey, look, the Browns stink. I'm not here to talk like the Browns fucking stink. I think people are not realizing how detrimental Aaron Rodgers to a football team really can be. I think we're just downplaying that very severely, and I think people view Mike Tomlin as Jesus. Okay, that is still a black man. Okay,
Jesus is a black man too.
I understand, but Mike Tomlin is a black man on earth right now.
Fair.
Okay, I don't think. Now, if he proved me, I would love him to prove me wrong. This is not one of those I guarantee. No, if you prove me wrong, thank God. I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. If I had to put my faith in an old nigga, and we're talking about everybody at the quarterback position healthy. Okay. If I had to give niggas unction, if I had to bet on an unk, I'm gonna bet on Joe Flacco before I bet on Aaron Rodgers right now.
Crazy. That's crazy.
You like my fire? Look, all right, look. Battle of the unks, I'm taking that.
All right. Now to the AFC South.
Okay, bet.
I'm not gonna hold you, man.
Oh, you about to say something
Jaguars
crazy.
might got it. I think the Jaguars.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm not co-signing that.
I don't think the Jags are that bad, bro.
Nobody said that, but I'm not putting nobody on this division over Houston, bro. And I don't like them niggas, but no. Houston gonna win this division.
I can see the Jags doing something, bro. But that worst team, huh?
Doing what?
Winning the division. Because I think the Texans, they won last year. I think they're gonna. I don't know their schedule because I don't know none of these niggas' schedules for real. But since they won last year, they're gonna have the toughest schedule in the division. They had O-line problems last year. The O-line did not get better. Yeah, I could see the Jags doing like Trevor Lawrence. Maybe he finally unlocks all the potential that people been saying he has. He got cold receivers. Brian Thomas Jr. is nice. Travis Hunter is nice in theory. We don't know just yet. And they got two good pass rushers with Josh Allen, the black Josh Allen. Then they drafted Trayvon Walker, who was people started calling him a bust, but like he's not a bust. He's just not as good as Aiden Hutchinson. But he'll still get him like 8 sacks a season and stuff. Like he's a solid player. So I think the Jazz can do something in this division. But the worst team is going to be the Colts.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
You don't think the Colts will be the worst team? Who do you think?
I think, if I'm being honest, I think the Colts going to be the second best team in this division.
Really?
That's not going to say a lot because I think it's top heavy with Houston being there and these niggas going to have some very mid records. But I think what it's going to be is going to be Houston, Colts, just like what it is right now. Houston, Colts, Jags, Tennessee. Tennessee's finna be the worst one.
Bro, I believe in Cam Ward, bro.
I don't give a fuck if I believe in the nigga.
I think Cam Ward nice, bro. I think gonna
That
make around and change some shit.
me saying that this nigga finna be me saying that a team gonna be ass ain't got nothing to do with no Cam Ward. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I still think Trevor Lawrence is a good football player. That didn't waver when that nigga had his team had a sorry ass record his first year. I just believe that the Titans' issues was bigger than just Will Levis. Will Levis just made that shit funny. Will Levis just made that shit comical and just like, I can't wait to watch these niggas again. This shit was funny. Nah, it's bigger. It's bigger than Will Levis. And I'm not saying Cam Ward gonna play bad. He might win Rookie of the Year, but he not gonna have no Jaden Daniels situation. No, I don't believe in it. He gonna need a year. He gonna need an extra year. I don't even know who the head coach is over there.
I was trying to think. I don't know either.
I don't know. All I know is the coach gonna be better than what a lot of people expect. No. I don't believe in them niggas. I just think this is a terrible division. I do not like this division.
I think this division is for sure. I think this was the worst one.
I wouldn't say that. I'm gonna pump my brakes on that. I can't say that. Can't say that, brother. But they're not too far off.
Well, we'll figure out. Well, I'll ask you who the worst one is. I'll see who you think is the worst as we continue to go on, obviously. But next is AFC West. The best team, I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Kansas City Chiefs. But the worst team, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be. Hey, this is going to be. We understand that the Chiefs are probably going to win this division, but this is going to be a competitive division. This is like these is not scrub teams no more. Say what you want about Bo Nix. Denver is decent. Got some playoffs. The Raiders.
I think Denver probably got like the best defense in the league.
Yeah, and then you got the Chargers. You know, that's all I can say about them. Chargers. They can do some things. I don't know who their running back is.
No, they got the Chargers. They got Najee Harris, and they just drafted somebody too. Now the dude they drafted was supposed to be like good though.
Also, I was like, hey, I thought the way you said nah, and I thought you were gonna tell me. I thought you were gonna say somebody better than.
No, I'm saying like the guy they drafted Amari Hampton. He's supposed to be like. It was like Ashton Genty and then Amari Hampton was like the second best.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be solid. Najee's gonna.
Is McConkey on this? Is he on this roster? You try? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Who's gonna? Because I don't want to say the Raiders are gonna be the worst, but
they probably will. Bro.
I think they're gonna be really good. Or rather, I think Geno's gonna be good because he's for sure an upgrade from whoever the fuck they had last year, like Aiden O'Connell or something like that. He's for sure an upgrade from that. But then again, I don't know if the Raiders really have a.
Well, just just stand on the fact that the Chargers are going to be the worst team in this division.
I don't know. They haven't been.
That's basically what you're saying.
I might choose Broncos to be honest, just because I don't like Buckets.
Well, I mean, then that's just a hate pick. Like you just doing it out of pure hate, which is fine. I support it, but
I think I'm gonna go Broncos then because I like Geno. I like all the quarterbacks better than Bo Nix, to be honest. So
you picked what you hope is going to happen. I'm going to tell you what really happens, and that's going to be the Chargers. The Chargers is not going to be it, brother.
I think the Chargers can sneak in the playoffs.
I think they can all sneak in the playoffs.
Also, yeah, you're right. This is the best division in football, I think.
At least the most competitive.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, let's slide to the NFC. The NFC East, yuck.
You know how this goes.
Yeah.
We already know what we're not picking as the best. The nigga from whoever won it last year.
Yeah. I want to pick the Cowboys to be the best, but like I can't because I'm not stupid. But I think they're gonna make the playoff. That's the thing.
They will.
And the team who makes it, like it rotates every year. So the Eagles aren't winning this division just because that's just how it works.
It's kind of how it works. Doesn't matter how good you are.
So will this be the division with 3 playoff teams? Maybe. Because I think
wasn't it last?
Huh?
It wasn't last year.
Yeah, because Dak was hurt for most of the season, so they didn't get the playoffs. But the Commanders are obviously going to be good enough to be a playoff team. So I don't know who do I. But do I think they're? I'll say the Commanders win this division.
That's what I was going to go with, but since you picked it, I can't. I refuse.
Fair.
I got to be different. Somebody got to believe in our team. I'm picking the Cowboys, and I hope that they have the Eagles.
I hope it works out too.
I hope it works out, and the Eagles have that generational slide fall off like they did 2 years ago.
I think
that got us into the playoffs that last time.
But the worst team in this division is going to be the Giants
but it's not going to be as bad as it was these past couple years. They got Russ.
Yeah, and Russ is. I think he's objectively better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah, for sure, no question.
NFC.
Nah, this might be the most competitive. This might be the best one. This is the one I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be tough.
This is tough. I think I'm gonna go with the Lions as the winners of the division.
I don't think they win this year.
Who do I think is the worst? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go the Vikings as the worst team because JJ McCarthy, is he good? Is he not? We don't know yet.
And they just the Vikings just signed another receiver that they used to have.
They traded for Thielen.
Thielen.
Jordan Addison got suspended for.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know what, but he got suspended. So.
I think Green Bay wins this division. And I think Chicago's going to be the worst.
Again?
I think it happens again. Caleb gonna have to prove it to me, bro. He gonna have to prove it to me. Not that he's bad or anything, but he gonna have to prove me otherwise. Like, I can uplift my team because that nigga was surrounded with uber talent.
I mean, the players hated the coach, and then the players doing stupid shit like talking to the fans during a Hail Mary and losing the game because
that was fucking nuts, nigga. That's crazy. All right.
NFC South. Winners, I'm going with the Bucks because I just think they're the best team in this division.
I'm glad you finally coming around. What?
I never hated on the Bucks.
Nobody said you hated on the Bucks, but every time we used to do the NFC South, you used to be on like that Saints drive, when Derek Carr was there. And I used to tell you, nah, Tampa gonna win this bitch.
Bro, I don't think did I really pick the Saints last season?
Yeah, because you believed in Derek Carr and Alvin Kamara for like 2 straight years. And I was just like, no, brother, let that shit go, bro. Let it go. Now you ain't got no choice because Derek Carr gone. But I feel like I'm glad we're on the same team.
I'm actually going to go back and listen to the old episode. If I pick the Saints.
Go back, nigga. We got it.
I will.
Because every time, because it was really the first year Baker Mayfield was there. He was like, what?
Okay, yeah, I remember. I did disrespect Baker a little bit. I'm not doing that no more. I think Baker's good now. I'm not doing that.
Baker's good, and I think the second year you had mad faith in Bryce Young or some shit.
Yeah, I did.
But or something like that. Now I'm a little conflicted. Not gonna hold you because normally I go Tampa Bay, but I do have fandom on that ATL side. My real QB1 right there. I really do. I would love for that nigga to win the division, but I gotta be safe. I'm gonna pick Tampa. I think Atlanta gonna be soon
this year. But the worst team in that division is going to be the Saints.
New Orleans. It's not even close, nigga.
Yeah, they might be the worst. They might go 0-17, respectfully.
Disrespectfully.
Yeah.
They had a weak ass quarterback. Bad.
It still don't make no sense to me why they drafted what's his name? Shook or whatever his name is. It makes no sense because they drafted him because they're like, oh, he's gonna win this quarterback job and we can use him in block. Like he lost because he's not good for real, and he's like 27 years old as a rookie. And Spencer Rattler was only like 22. Like
that nigga's your age.
Like
fuck. How do you come into your rookie year and just the league already?
He was the same recruiting class as Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence already signed his second contract in the NFL. Like, what are we doing? And then is this the final yet? The last division we got, the NFC West.
Damn. We already there?
We do not care.
It's the one I don't give a fuck about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Rams win it.
I'm gonna say the Cardinals win it. And I'm gonna say
that's not crazy.
I'm gonna say the Rams lose because I think Matthew Stafford's gonna get hurt. I don't think he's healthy for real.
Who's their backup?
I think
Trey Lance played for the Chargers.
Bennett. Yeah, Trey Lance is for the Chargers. I think it's that Stetson Bennett who was like that Georgia quarterback when they won the championship. Or did they win?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I don't think Matthew Stafford's going to be healthy this whole. I don't think he's going to play the whole season, so that's why I think the Rams going to lose it. But they finished.
Low-key, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a scenario that Seattle come out this bitch. That is a real possibility.
Yeah, if Sam Darnold,
if Sam Darnold's not a fluke, this might get a little inch.
I think he's a fluke though.
I don't think so. Because if that means if he's a fluke, then I have no doubts about the Minnesota Vikings and JJ McCarthy. I know for sure that they're not going to be the worst team in the league.
Okay, I see where you're coming from with that one. I just don't think like Sam Darnold last year, he had Justin Jefferson in them and like a genius head coach and all that.
Yeah, that's why I don't have no faith. I don't have no issue with the Vikings.
Okay, fair. I see it.
But I mean, like you said, it could be a fluke, and Seattle could be the worst.
So is that
for me,
who do you have the worst thing?
If they stick with Sam Darnold, I'll say that the Cardinals are the worst.
Okay.
If at any point they decide to test that RB1, it might get spooky. it might get spooky for them niggas, but yeah. Our Cardinals' final answer is worse.
Okay, for sure. I just want to see Kyler take that because I don't think Kyler's bad. I feel like everybody act like he's bad. He just got negative. All his like PR went down the drain after that Call of Duty thing, and everybody like, oh man, Kyler, blah blah blah. So I want to see
NFL's Trey Young. Yo. That's all that is.
Is he?
One of these days we're gonna make NFL NBA comparisons.
No, that would be good.
From teams to players, like
yeah.
I got a lot. I got a few in my mind. I got a few teams. You could never tell me the Cowboys aren't the Knicks.
Yeah, that's sort of obvious.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
So that's our predictions. We will, like always, circle back on these predictions towards the trade deadline and then the end of the season.
Yeah, I already know a couple of mine. Some of mine I just said just to like. I already know a couple of mine is gonna be horribly wrong, and it's okay because I'm fine with that.
And that's why we play the game, bro.
Like that AFC South, horrible. But sometimes you just gotta say shit just to say it.
They can just throw a shit at the wall. I get it.
Literally.
That's respect.
What if I'm right? Which I won't be, but Greg, I do think I think it might be about that time.
It's about that time. Go ahead. Camera. Where's that button? All right, Jax. What's your hot take of the week?
All right. This is going to sound so much like hating. I don't care. Audiobooks, please stop counting them as reading. Stop being like, oh, I read this book, and you just had the audio, but you listen to it. Like it's a different thing. It's good that you're still, getting involved in like literature and all that. But like you didn't read that book. You listened to it like a podcast. Like it's not, an audiobook isn't a book. Stop acting like you're reading that much. Like, oh, I read 20 books last. Like, no, you didn't. You listened to them. And that's fine. But just say you listened to this book. You did not read this book. You listened. And that's okay. Stop acting like you're just like this avid reader. You're not. You're an avid listener. And that's cool. But audiobooks are not books. You did not read. Stop it. Stop lying to yourself. It's okay. And that's my hot take.
So which woman pissed you off and told you this? Like I kind of want to see like how did we come to this hot take? Like who told you? Who did you have discourse with?
I just see a whole lot of people posting like books and stuff that they've read, and I'm like, I know you listened to that. I know you listened. Because I'm like, there's no way you finished the book that fast. And then some people will post a little like, I don't know what the audiobook at like. I read. I'm old fashioned. I use real books. So I don't know what the audiobook app is called, but I see some people post that as well. And I'm like, oh, this book is crazy. I just read it. I'm like, no, you didn't. Stop saying that. And it's okay. Like, I'm still glad you're engaging with that, like with literature, but still, like, you didn't read it. And it's fine. Just stop lying. Be honest with yourself.
Nigga said, why lie?
There's no reason.
Nah, telling the journalist that you read mad books and it's nothing but audio books. Yeah, I can understand why that's your hot take. I can understand
It
it.
seemed like, hey,
I co-sign.
it's not, bro. It's not.
It's
It's the
not. I
truth.
mean, it's objectively true because you did not read it. Yeah, that shit sound crazy. Yeah, I read 3 audiobooks. Listen to yourself. That don't make no sense to you.
Nigga reading audio. Where did they do that? That's literally not how that works.
That nigga read Play for Keeps. No, you didn't. You listened and watched. Hope you donated too, nigga. That's crazy. I subscribe to it. I subscribe to it. All right. Now, I got some hot takes in the tuck. I gotta save them. I gotta give you my fat nigga take. All right. The best burgers that you can eat is at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm not gonna hold you. Buffalo Wild Wings got some of the best burgers in the game. Niggas that have been to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I know people don't go often because it's B-dubs. I look, I understand, I co-sign it. They don't have the best. You being a wing place and you not being the best wing place in the game, a little concerning. I get it. I must not, lie. But they do have the best burgers in the game. I will take that burger over any fast food restaurant. I'll take that burger over Five Guys. I'll take that burger over anything outside of a sit-down restaurant. Anything other than a sit-down restaurant like a Cheesecake Factory or whatever, I'm taking Buffalo Wild Wings burgers.
I don't go to Buffalo Wild Wings that often, but I've never had the burgers there, so I can't really. You make me want to try it now because, like, is it really like that? Like, I don't.
I'm being like so dead ass like, and I was surprised because I was just like, why the fuck would I get a burger
from there? Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I get a burger out of Wings? You know, right? Like, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I'm a fat nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
I get it.
If you was expecting like some educated why I did it.
But you was just like, damn, want to try a burger from here?
No, what happened was I had I don't know if I watched the video or I watched the TikTok. I don't know what I was watching. But I saw a nigga like he was reviewing something else, but he had a burger with him.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the burger, I'm like, where's this burger from? He was like, B-Dubs is kind of, you know what I mean? B-Dubs got the burgers for real. I was like, so I started looking at the actual burgers on B-Dubs website. I started looking at like TikTok. So nigga, I'm like, damn, this shit look good as fuck, nigga. I would have to. I'm about to let me pull up B-Dubs burgers, because I was surprised that it looked actually.
No, but like the pictures of the burger will always look better than the actual burger.
No, but like the shit be looking like the picture. That's what threw me off. When I saw my burger in real time, I was like, hold on now. Like let me share my screen. Obviously, I'm a fat nigga because I'm out here. My Google search look crazy. Like I got this burger in particular.
Damn,
this shit was good, bro. This shit was good. I'm so sorry, nigga.
Triple bacon is crazy.
You said what?
Triple bacon is crazy.
Triple bacon is crazy, but that's just 3 pieces of bacon.
Not 3
that's
patties?
like
it look like
it's 2. It's 2 patties. It's 2 patties. So it's just like they be having some bullshit like other burgers because they experimental. But if you stick to the status quo, these burgers is fire. I'm so
click on that. Go at the Reddit one. Or that, or I guess whichever one, because they both look like the actual factual.
Look at this shit, bro. That's exactly how my shit was looking. It was looking just like this. Now I don't know what the fuck he actually got.
Smoked brisket.
But my burger was presented to me just like this. Like that one right there. It was good,
honestly, that
bro.
does sort of like that's probably the closest the burger has looked to like the actual like the pictures you showed me.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like, now granted, I understand that at the end of the day, this is a chain. So every location is going to be different. So don't be going to your local one that has a 2.2 rating and then getting on my, Greg, you told me some bullshit. Yo, look, nigga, if I'm able to find some shit in Connecticut, I'm sure it shouldn't be that goddamn to find some good Buffalo Wild Wings in Texas, nigga. I think y'all be okay, especially if you're in Houston. Best burgers of the game.
I might have to.
If you're into burgers, try it.
I'll tap. I don't know when. I'll tap in eventually. I don't know.
Yeah,
When. I'll let you know.
I'll say this because when I tried it, I was watching a fight. I was watching the fight, and I was like, "Fuck it." I think that was the time where I was like, "I'll try it," because I wasn't in the mood to like get my hands dirty with wings at the time. I was like, "Fuck it." I'll just grab a burger and some fries. See what this shit really hitting for. Niggas good, bro. It's my fat nigga high take of the day. Now, if this starts turning into that bullshit Popeyes chicken sandwich where like somebody relayed the information and now all of a sudden niggas just start bum rushing, I'm gonna be pissed a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This has been a hidden gem for me for about, I can't count this month because I've been on my shit for real. I've really been working out. But June and July, that was my little spot. And I told myself I wasn't gonna go back until the next fight. So y'all be chill with it.
This nigga
Don't bum rush
about
them
it.
niggas.
This nigga knew about it in June and waited till now to divulge the information.
I mean, I asked you about my hot take for quite some time, and we just put more hot takes above it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
There was more important hot takes to be had. But I was like, well, since we here now, fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna tap in. I don't know when because
because I need somebody like you to tap in so that it's like, okay, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, this is an unbiased source because I don't think you hate B Dubs, but you're not checking for B Dubs either. It's like, okay, bet like
I think there's one. There's one sort of near here. Is that Buffalo?
Because I'm gonna go because there's hella wing places that I'm gonna go to before I go to B Dubs for wings, especially when I'm in Houston.
I go to like I don't even like
I go to
like chains and stuff for real. Like
yeah, I mean you got more options over there. So
very true.
There's a mom and pop spots I still remember. I'm like, man, look, when I go back to the H, they finna see me.
Cause like really, that's where I'd be going. I'd be going to like the mom and pop stuff if I want a burger for it. Cause they be having like the good burger, like the burger you can tell it was made by like somebody with the arms and shit like that. You can either tell it made by somebody with like the arms or like somebody uncle.
Yeah, or they got the sandals for real.
Yeah, so that's the spots I right. But I will tap in though. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna see what it's hitting for.
Yeah, and then when we get on the pod, you gotta be on it. Because if it's garbage, it's garbage.
But I'm gonna make sure it got like enough stars and all that shit too.
Yeah. But I feel like you're the type of nigga to check shit like that before you.
I do.
I feel like you don't go out your way to find a 1.9 stars. That's nearby. Nah.
There's a 3.7 near here.
That's low key good enough.
Yeah.
Because I don't think niggas is giving B Dubs a 5-star.
Never that.
It's not a 5-star establishment, nigga. I'm so sorry. But I think that's it, man. I think we made it. Any last words, Jax?
Hey man. If you want to change your life, please go outside and do some life-changing shit. And that's all I got to say.
I might disagree slightly. If you're a weird nigga, stay inside. I think there's a lot of things that are privileges. Going outside is a privilege. Okay?
Going outside.
There's niggas there's niggas locked up right now. Can't go outside. Okay? So you being a weird nigga and acting like you ain't never been outside before, if you weird, stay inside. If you're weird, stay inside. I tried my best when we had those talks of like, yeah, some of y'all need to go outside and touch grass. Actually, I want to retract some of that. Some of y'all is too weird to go outside.
Sometimes the grass don't help.
The grass, sometimes people go outside and refuse to touch it though. Like you outside, but you not touching the grass. You just
they stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah, you just still being weird. Like you, like that Duke Dennis shit you sent me. I'm like, I would. You need to stay inside if you're gonna do all this.
Streaming is killing the community. Streaming is destroying the minds of children everywhere. Of people, like grown people too, who be watching that shit. It's so much. It's the worst shit ever, bro. That's my last. Stop watching streamers. That's my last word. Stop doing that. It's weird, bro.
Until we start streaming our podcast.
Even then, shit.
Yeah, because we would never do no stupid shit. We would never.
Yeah.
It would never get it would never be no Kais in that situation. It's just we having a regular pod on stream. That's it. Nah. But as far as for me, I was about to say something crazy. Oh, pressure is a privilege. There's a lot of things that's privileges. Pressure is a privilege. Remember that. You out here getting pressure to do shit. You out here trying to meet deadlines, all this other stuff. You stressed. It's a privilege, nigga. Lock in. Ain't trying to hear all that shit. We ain't trying to hear you complain on the internet. Lock in, do it. And go get some bitches. And we'll see y'all next week. Skedaddle. Bitch ass nigga.